Kerry here, back at my office here at the pool. This will be a Saturday video, so I wanted to talk about something a little bit different, something that we haven't talked about in the past. In fact, something I have never really given much consideration to until just recently. As I'm looking at some of my statistics on my YouTube channel, I'm seeing that I have about 170,000 unique visitors or unique viewers this past month. And I'm thinking, with all that's going on in the Metaverse and Omniverse and the stocks that are going to change the world I live in, how is my YouTube channel going to measure into it? And how might I be able to help myself as well as my viewers maximize the return on what's going to happen relative to the Metaverse? And I got to thinking, the evolution of neighborhoods. We stay in a very unique neighborhood here at Watercolors. It's as close as you could come to a 1930s neighborhood that kids grew up in, played in the streets, and but at a much higher price of membership. And then how we evolved into special neighborhoods. We actually called them country clubs, where people could benefit from the association with other people of like mind and like interest. And then my thought is that with YouTube has created something of a country club amongst people who have a common interest. And where is that all going, and where can I fit into it? And that's what I want to talk to you about in this video. And I want to enter blockchain into it and give you some understanding of what blockchain is and how it might be able to present you and I with a very unique investment opportunity that I think is going to happen, and happen quickly, if we can, and particularly we can benefit, we meaning you and I, if we can get involved on the front end of it. So that's what this video is about. It's not about any individual stocks. It's about an investment opportunity for you and I to create something that hasn't yet been created. But I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm certainly not your financial advisor. I'm a retired financial advisor, but I gotta protect my butt, so let's do this.
Best of Us Investors presents Kerry Griegmeyer.
As I said, I have 170,000 unique viewers. What if I said that I only want to speak to 10,000 of them, and I want to put a price, a membership of $5,000 to be a part of my channel? I'm not going to call it a YouTube channel, and that will be a token. In other words, on blockchain, that you will own a token for $5,000 to this limited membership club, if you call it. Let's call it members with privileges that we create. So if I had 5,000 or 10,000 members at $5,000 a piece, that would generate $100 million worth of ownership. And this would be the ownership that we would then build the infrastructure of this blockchain channel of like-minded minds who wanted to make better investment decisions, learn how to keep more of what they make, and to create family wealth. Now, if there are only 10,000 memberships, and that $1 million produces some of the best analysts and some of the best delivery methods on a video channel, and it's only to 5,000 members, can you see how that token of membership could gain in value over years as the channel became more and more efficient? In other words, it's a country club. It's a country club of 10,000 people who have access to exclusive information, much like the golf course. Only so many people have access to the golf course. But when a member dies, that membership is sold basically to the highest bidder and his heirs. If they don't want it, they gain the membership. So what we're doing is taking a YouTube channel and we're salting it with the best of talent and asking the members to contribute their best of talent, and we're creating a very tightly knit investment club, okay? We're going to call it Members with Privileges. And then we actually then also charge a $100 a month monthly fee. Now, the monthly fee would be spent to create events. And those would be events where we could go and get with some of the best of CEOs of the companies that we collectively are interested in and have private interviews with them. That we could invite people that we think could give us more knowledge and give us a greater advantage in the market. That we could actually purchase some of these computers that do this multi-second day trading, and we could have some of the best technological talent running it for us and communicating with us to make good investment decisions. Now, again, understand this is just in my head. This is just in my vision of what is coming in the metaverse. So now I envision, I have a platform that we have these virtual meetings where we meet with some of the best CEOs, and it's not available to the general public. It's only available to the 10,000 members. And if we then create a truly an advantage in the investment markets within these 10,000 people who have paid $5,000 for membership, that membership is going to go up substantially. And it's going to be an investment that you can pass on into the future. You would even be in a position at some point to say, I want more than one membership. I believe that the value of these memberships are going to go up exponentially because there's only 10,000 of them at $5,000, that once we show that we have an advantage, that we make good investment decisions, that we have good tax advice, because again, under this structure, we'll have the best CPAs that you can communicate with on a basis as a part of your membership, okay? And as a part of your $100 per month dues. So it's a country club. It's a country club of the, think of it as one of the first country clubs in our nation, probably formed back in the, I guess, in probably the 20s. What was the membership? I live in a community called Mountain Brook, Alabama, and they have a Mountain Brook and a Birmingham Country Club. I believe the membership to that Birmingham Country Club is now around $50,000. What was it in 1920? I can't imagine it was more than $1,000. Again, because of the economics of it. That's what is going to happen well relative to YouTube and relative to blockchain and relative to investment. And you heard it first here. I don't suspect this video is going to get a lot of viewers because I can't really create a thumbnail and a title that's going to say your next 20x stock. Or maybe I could. Maybe I could say your next 20x country club membership. I'll work on that because I want everybody to see this and to grasp it and understand it. And then I need your ideas. I need your input. I can't build this on my own. This is going to take somebody smarter than Carrie to make this happen. But I think out there within this 170,000 unique viewers that saw my channel last month, I think there's probably 5 or 10 of you who will say, yeah, I think this is a phenomenal idea, and I see where I could fit into it and how I could make it grow and how it could be one of the most important things that I do in my lifetime. That's what I want to do. I'm near the end, you know. I'm 77 years old, although I did run a 5K yesterday, and I did go on a mountain biking trip a couple days ago. One of you wrote me the other day and said, I'm 60 years old, I'm going to retire at 62. Do I need to live my life large from 62 to 70 because you have to slow down after you pass 70? And I wrote him back and say, today is not the day to ask that question. I just ran a 5K and hit my best 1 mile time. I'm not a long distance runner, I'm a short distance runner, but I believe very strongly if I can keep this body healthy, and if I can keep it fit, and if I can keep this muscle that I carry around in my chest called a heart, if I can keep it fit, and then if Editus and CRISPR and Caribou and Beam can take the cancer out of my body and the Alzheimer's out of my body, hell, I might live forever. And my membership might go for a long, long time. So that's my idea as I sit here at the poolside of my watercolors office. I want to hear from you. I want to share some ideas. We'll discuss this further in my next Friday meeting. It's Friday today. I'm not holding a meeting because the market closed early. We have a Zoom meeting every Friday as a part of our Patreon. And if you want to become a part of that, what I call our tribe, just go to Best of Us Investors and give me your name and your email address, and I'll send you an invitation to our tribe. And that's really where this concept of members with benefits is going to happen. I remember that that phrase was used with a little different terminology. I think it was called friends with benefits, but I like the sound of it. And members with benefits. Let's talk some more about it.